everyone, Suzie the Sawyer here, coming to you from BayCraft SMP, a modded Feed the Beast Direwolf20 server of awesomeness and collaboration project of a bunch of different YouTubers. Their channels are down in the description, and you should definitely go check them out because they all rock. Today, I am coming to you from my base. And so we had a little glitch happen here on BayCraft, and the first person to notice any kind of ill effects from the glitch, unfortunately, has been Somnia. So let me take you over here to his place. I'm not sure how much of it he has actually fixed. Ooh, okay. Yeah, everything's been updated. The server runs on Minecraft 1.7.10 with the Direwolf20 mod, and we were running on 1.8 version of the Direwolf mod. We just updated last night to 1.9, so all the chunks have to reload. Okay. So here we are in Somnia's base, and at first glance everything looks like it might be okay until you start to realize that there's these holes in the ground, and they actually should not be here. These holes in the ground should actually be glowstone, and then over here is where it starts to get really funky. He has a bunch of machines that are gone. I'm not sure if you can see this. Let me get over right. But can you see that there's a block here? It's being outlined, and it's being called a conduit connector. And if I fly into it, like if I try to go forward into this block, like you can see there's a block here I can't get through. Yeah. So basically anywhere he had energy conduit in this kind of half of his base, most of it, I believe, ran down below. So you can see the block outlines right there. And so, yeah, he's lost all that energy conduit and the redstone. And I'm sure he's lost numerous other things because there's looking like there's a bunch of machines over here that are missing. And I feel so bad for him. And then last night, after kind of trying to throw around some different ideas as to maybe what had caused the glitch, none of us were really able to come up with any sort of conclusion, other than there must have been some sort of a chunk load error since it affected one part of his base and not the other. And for the most part, I thought I was pretty unaffected until I came over here. So when I got back to my base, this is what I discovered. And at first I was really perplexed by what was happening here. As you can see, a ton of the wood is gone. The floors, and whatnot. And this damage just continues the whole way down the tower. And it wasn't until investigating over here for a little while that I realized there's a part of my base that's going on the other side of the wall here that I've been working on. And let me show you. So as a light source, I have two streams of lava that come down, and there's another on the other side too. And basically what's happened is my own stupidity. It's a corner glitch, basically. This corner is you know, these are a common glitch in Minecraft. I should have realized it, especially the other night when a situation happened with a friend of mine where he got killed by a zombie through a corner glitch, that things can make their way through the corner. Just barely, but enough. And so basically what's happening is lava sparks are coming through and they're catching all the wood on fire. So, yeah. I'm just a little sad. So, anyways, today's episode, we're going to be working on a gift. And so we're going to head back to my temporary base where all my stuff is stored. Give me just a second. Okay, guys. So we have quite a bit of the conduit binders and the conductive iron. So we're going to go ahead and craft some of this conduit and just kind of go from there to see. Oh God, I just realized how many pieces of conduit this gives us. Oh well, that's okay. We'll do it this way. And I'm sure that we'll end up needing conduit binder for something. We'll probably even end up needing, you know, conduit binder for ourselves at some point. So I'm not really worried about making too much. So let's just make it all. There we go. Perfect. All right. So let's head on over to Somnia's house and we will leave him this conduit binder. Not sure how much he's gonna need. This probably is overkill. Come on. Let me fly. Okay, guys, we are back. I was able to go to my base and find some charged Certus quartz crystal and some Certus quartz crystal. You need the charged Certus quartz crystal in order to get these fluix seeds. See, you need fluix dust and sand to get these crystals. And to get these crystals, oh wait, you drop one charged Certus quartz plus another quartz and redstone dust into a puddle. So I didn't have any nether quartz, but I do have a bunch of redstone, and I had a bunch of all these crystals. So we're going to drop these here in his chest as well, and hopefully this will help him out. I know it's not 100% perfect, but it's a little better. Hey guys! We are doing one more project. We're going to be doing 3 of these items that I'm making right now. And give me just a second to get these poured, and then I will show you what we're making and tell you why we're making them, and then also deliver them. Okay, so the first half of this episode, which you just watched, I actually recorded quite a few hours ago. So this is just kind of an amendum to that. And I just have to add that this server is just absolutely full of the most amazing people ever. Just completely overwhelmed. Let me come out here and show you what's happened. So yeah, as you can see, the majority of my tower is rebuilt. There are still a few little parts that I need to finish up. But for the most part, it is all put back together and perfect again. And, yeah, so Coco Bandit, who also, his YouTube channel and whatnot is under, Create Memories. Yeah, him and Kimmy Tins showed up and helped me rebuild everything in like an hour. And it was the most amazing, kindest gesture like ever. Okay, so as a gesture of just being extremely thankful, I need to go down here and get some gold. I need a couple more pieces. I think I just need 3. Yep, okay. All right, so it wasn't long into the game before I discovered my knapsack. And for those of you who have always wondered how I have this little extra tab of inventory, this is a knapsack. It's completely different from a backpack, and if you're not thinking outside of the box, you are definitely not going to search it while looking up backpacks, because you're going to keep typing in different types of backpacks and nothing for this is actually ever going to come up. But basically what you do is, as you can see here on your armor tab, is you have a spot for this little knapsack to go, and putting your knapsack there creates this extra little tab, and it is basically a second inventory. It's exactly the same size as your inventory, but it's your knapsack. So a little bit resource intensive because of the iron rods that make it. I want to say like 6 iron ingots go into each rod, and each backpack needs 2 rods. But that is totally okay, because both Coco and Kimmy took time out of their day for a whole hour to come help me, and it was like the most amazing thing ever. And to be quite honest, it actually made me cry a little bit, like little sniffly tears of happiness. So we are giving them a gift of a knapsack for each one of them, because I'm pretty sure they don't have one already. Not very many people do. And then you're probably wondering who the third one is for, and that one is for Somnia. So we are going to write them all little letters using a quill, a book and a quill. And I think you go like this or something like this. Yes. Okay. So we want, oh, I need more black powder dye. Oh, come on. Did I seriously? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Real quick, we can make some dye. To make dye, by the way, with the mystical flowers, when you put them in your crafting station, you're going to get petals. And then you will actually be able to then, let's put these flowers up here. Take a mortar and a pestle and mortar, and you pop that in your crafting table, and you pop the petals in there, and all it does is use the petals. You get to keep your pestle and mortar. So let's put that away really quick. All right. now we're ready to go. I need another like crafting table here because sometimes this just gets a little ridiculous. Okay. All right. So we are going to go ahead and write these books for each of these guys. And I just want to put these supplies away really quick before I have a bunch of stuff on me that I don't need. Okay. Oh, and we'll put the dye. I have a little bit of everything everywhere. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want you. You go back in here. Okay. All right. So use your armor tab to add this to your knapsack slot, and you'll get a double inventory. Thank you for your help, Suzie. Sign. Thank you. Okay, so now what I want to do really quick is make 2 chests. One for Coco and one for Kimmy. And can we... let's dye it blue. I believe putting the chests together with the dye gives you a present chest. There we go. Alright, let's put these extra chests like in here. There we go. Okay. So first off, let's head to Somnia's house. Leave his knapsack for him. Okay. Okay. So there's a knapsack for him. Now, let's head over to Coco's and Kimmy's houses. They are located somewhere over here. So we are going to... isn't that a door? Where's the door? Oh, here's the door. Okay. So let's go ahead and leave this like right where he's going to find it really easily. So I'm thinking like seriously just like right here. Okay, so right now we're in Coco's house. Okay, so let's put the knapsack in there and the thank you note. So let's stick this chest right there. And there we go. All set. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Hopefully though, they'll appreciate that and know like just how seriously appreciative I am for their help, because literally that build took me weeks. Oh! And Bay Stared was so right. Wow. That was sweet. Okay, sorry. I probably owe you just a little bit of an explanation. Those zombies in the yellow armor, something's really glitched about them, and they just register as like these really like overpowered beings. And they're insane to try to kill. You basically have to knock their armor off them before you can do any kind of damage, which is just insane. So I was talking to Bay Stared, and he told me that basically the rapiers seem to bypass their special armor that they have, and hey, we're gonna put a torch here really quick. Okay, the rapiers bypass that armor, and they just treat them like a regular zombie, and so you can kill them, because otherwise it is nearly impossible to kill them. And that makes me super happy that that tip actually worked. So shout out to Bay Stared and his accurateness. I definitely appreciate that tip, and that definitely works. So for all of the rest of you on here, make yourself a rapier. And for this one, I actually made the blade shiny using silver, and then I made it, I gave it a, whatever this thing is that goes across right here. I made that out of paper, and I made the handle out of paper. And what that did was I gave that 2 extra writable slots. So the blade still came with its normal attack damage, but I was given some extra slots in which to add modifiers to it. So I was able to add some Certus quartz to it in order to give it that plus 13 attack damage. So that's actually the same thing that I've done over here. As you can see, my cutlass is super sharp, and it has plus 16 attack damage. But for whatever reason, there is differences there, and only the rapier can get through that special OP zombie. So yeah. Hey, there's my island back there. Alright, everybody, it is time to end this episode. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Sue. The links are down in the description. And of course, the links for all of the members of this amazing server collaboration are listed below. Definitely take the time to go check them out. Subscribe to them. Watch their videos. Give them feedback. They're all amazing at what they do. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.